it's Kerry and welcome back to my channel, and for those of you who are new here, welcome to the vlog. So it's been a little while since I've given an update on how I'm getting on with Peloton. So I did buy the Peloton bike. I've got a couple of videos which I will link up here for you. So I've done a couple of videos on Peloton before, but it's been a little while since I've given you an update on how I'm getting on. So far, I got my bike, I think it was the end of January. It is now the beginning of July and I have lost about a stone. But one thing I haven't done is to calculate my measurements and how my measurements can change. So across my bust, chest, thighs, stomach, waist, hips, the rest of it. So I haven't done that for quite some time. And silly enough, I didn't do it at the beginning when I got my bike as well. So what I am going to do over the next month is use the whole Peloton app. So not just the bike, but using the other classes like the strength, the yoga, cardio, walking. There's certain boot camps you can do on it, the stretches. I think they've now got some Pilates classes on there as well, but not too many. So there's a number of different things that I want to try that I haven't completely tried yet. And I want to see what kind of difference that actually makes to my body over the next month. So I'm making a commitment today, which is the 5th of July currently, to use Peloton app every single day. And obviously I know that it's not great to exercise every single day in terms of doing something really strenuous every day, and that you need to have rest days. So the Peloton app does have meditation on there, so there will be days that I'm doing that, but I will commit to trying pretty much all of the other classes on there. The ones that I won't be trying would be the tread boot camp, because I don't have a Peloton treadmill, and I won't be trying the running because I have issues with my joints and my knees and ankles especially. So I will be committing to using the Peloton app every day. And the Peloton app also has like a calendar, so you can see which days you worked out and which days you haven't. So there will be no hiding from it, because if I don't do it, it won't show. So therefore, full disclosure, that's what I'm doing, and that's what I'm promising to you guys that I will do. But yes, I will give little updates on what kind of activity that I'm planning on doing for that day, and we'll see how this goes and see whether I lose any weight, whether my measurements change at all. So that being said, I am now going to jump on the Peloton bike and I'm going to set up a stack of classes to do. So I generally, when I'm riding the bike, I will just do my class and then I'll do a warm down and then a stretch. So that's probably what I'm going to do today. But yeah, I will show you how I get on. So here's the menu that I've got in front of me when I turn on the Peloton app on my bike, and you will probably find I'll probably do more bike than anything else, because that's my favorite thing to do, hence getting the Peloton bike. And I've already added the 30-minute pop ride with Cody Rigsby to my stack here, so you can add items to your stack here. So I've got that in. I now want to have a look at a cool down class, so I'm just going to go back onto here. I've got cycling. I'll probably do a 5-minute cool down. So you've got, here we go, I think this one looks pretty cool actually, with who's that with Ali Love, this one here. So I think that looks quite fun, so I'm just going to add that to my stack, which is fine. And then I'm probably going to want to do some stretching afterwards, so I'm going on to the stretch, and I want a post-ride stretch. So that was one hell of a workout. I'm now tired, but I need to shower, have some lunch, and do some work. So day 2, and I have got this little monkey to take for a walk. So I am going to put on the audio version of on the Peloton app for the outdoor walking and running and stuff, so I will use that and take someone for a walk today. So I've gone into the cardio options and selected dance cardio because I love a little bit of a dance around the room. So I've done that and I've put a filter on. Obviously that's the only filter that I've got. So I'm going to go for this 5-minute warm-up one. I'm wondering whether or not I can stack these. Doesn't look like it gives me the option to stack, so I'm going to try this one and then I'll try another one after that. And I'm going to put it on a time lapse or a time lapse even, and you can laugh at me and my severe lack of coordination. So much fun, but I am so uncoordinated, it is not true. I'm sure I'm gonna have to do that probably about another 10 times before I actually get it, but I really enjoyed that. So yeah, that's it for day 5. Wonder what I'll do tomorrow. So yesterday was day 6 and I knew that I was going to have a really busy day out of the house and that it was going to struggle to fit any exercise in, but I did still use the app. I used the meditation app, so I did manage to grab a screen recording of that, which I'll put in now. So today is day 7 and because I didn't have a great day food wise yesterday and also because I had a rest day, I'm gonna try and get my sweat on a little bit this morning and go for a power zone ride of around about 30 minutes. For those of you that don't know what a power zone ride is, this is on the spin bike and it's basically where you take what they call an FTP test, which is a functional threshold power test, and you pretty much go all out for 20 minutes and then it has a look at your output from that ride. It looks at your average output, I think, and then divides it into 7 sections with each being a power zone, for power zones 1 through to 7, 1 being the easiest, 7 being the hardest. And so I've taken one of those a few weeks back now and I've done the I think it's called the Discover Your Power Zones, which is a program that you can take lasting 5 weeks. So I've done that, so I'm going to hop on the bike now and do a 30-minute class. So it's day 8 and today I'm going to get some yoga on. I've only got about 20 minutes or so in between meetings and yeah, I've gone for the 20-minute morning yoga flow on the telly. So I'm about to start day 14. Over the last few days, it's just been a mixture of bike rides and walking. In terms of the bike rides, I smashed a PB the other day on a Leanne Hainsby ride, which happens to be part of the new Spice Girls series, which launched earlier this week. It was a half an hour Leanne Hainsby ride, and my God, I enjoyed it so much. It took me back to my youth. Absolutely loved it, and that's one thing that I really enjoy about the Peloton rides and about the artist series that they do, is the music is really good. And yeah, it just kind of transports you back and doesn't make you feel like you're concentrating too much on what you're doing. So I'm just going to jump on another bike ride today, probably about half an hour, followed by a 5-minute cool down and then a 5-minute stretch. Do I look sweaty enough? I certainly feel sweaty enough. I really do look sweaty. And let's not go there. So yeah, I just did a 30-minute ride with Hannah Frankson. It was an arms workout as well at the same time. Didn't do too well on the arms. I only managed probably about 3 or 4 minutes before I just went back to the cycling, but that's what I love about the ride. You can just chop and change as you see fit. So that's day 14 done. I'm gonna go and have a shower. So it's day 15 today. It's tipped to be the hottest day of the year so far. And I'm crazy enough to want to do a workout. So I'm gonna get on with a 20-minute strength workout today because I've not done one in a while and I think it'll be good. As you can probably tell, I didn't do very well in that class at all. I found that really, really difficult and I really should have done a warm-up, I think, first because now my thighs are killing me. So yeah, I'm not sure I would do a bodyweight strength class again yet because I am pretty overweight and that was really, really tough. So I might modify next time and go for one that is maybe slightly easier. I'll do an arms workout, something different, but yeah, that was too hard, especially in 30 degrees centigrade heat. So I'm now on day 28. I've had a lot of migraines, so unfortunately I've only been able to do some meditation classes and some short strength classes. But today I'm finally about to ride my double century ride. So let me just show you what that looks like. So on here you can see I'm now at 199 cycling rides. I'm just about to do my century or double century ride, and I have decided to do it as a live ride because sometimes when you do a 100, 200, 300, etc kind of ride, then you get a shout out. So let's see how I get on. So there we have it, peeps, 200 rides, finally. Yeah, I'm a bit tired out after that ride. It was very, very hard, but just as where I am in terms of my progress now. Let me try and get rid of that. So yeah, here we are, started up here, and now on the 31st of July. I'm a little bit worse for wear, I think, but I'm pretty happy, and you can see the progress. So I've done 201 cycling rides now because I did a cool down ride like I do after every ride. I also do a stretch after every ride, and then yeah, you can see that I've slowly been stacking up the walking meditation. I've done quite a few strength classes now. I could still do with doing some more cardio and definitely some yoga. Running isn't necessarily my thing unless I'm being chased by a bear, to be honest. But yeah, pretty happy with the progress so far. So that's my 30 days or 1 month done now of using the Peloton app. In terms of results, I actually put on a pound, but I'm not upset because I always struggle to lose weight anyway. But more importantly, I actually lost 5 inches. So majority of that, well, I say majority, 2 inches of that came off around my waist. Some came off my thighs, a bit off my bum and a bit off my hips. So I'm really happy with the results. I would have liked to have seen, some weight loss, but like I said, that's me all over, to be honest. So in the whole month or 30 days, I made my list here. I did 10 meditations, 22 bike rides or spinning classes, 10 walks, 2 lots of dance, 1 lot of yoga, 5 lots of strength, and 11 lots of stretching. So that's 52 workouts in total. So that's obviously more than one a day. And what have I learned from that? So I think probably the most important lesson I learned is if I'm going to start off with a 20-minute strength class, I really need to do a warm-up first. So I would suggest that you do a warm-up and not absolutely kill yourself trying to do a strength one. And it's always fun to try something new. Next thing I learned, I have absolutely no coordination when it comes to dance, but it was really fun anyway, so I don't mind. And then I have found that the meditation side of things probably worked really well for me, especially when I was having headaches and migraines, as I am prone to getting. So they were pretty good to help do that. And on rest days, I think that's good. And again, that's another point. It is important to have rest days when you're doing it because your body needs that chance to recover. So you can still use the Peloton app during those rest days. Just use a meditation or do something yoga, something that's not too taxing on the body. And yeah, so that's kind of what I have learned. I have enjoyed it, and now I am up for my next challenge. If you guys have any ideas on what I can do as my next Peloton challenge, then let me know. I have got an idea about what I could do with the bike in terms of how long I ride for. I'm thinking maybe I'll do 45 to 60 minute rides if I can, about 5 days a week. So I might do that and see whether or not that has any changes on my body or in terms of my weight. But I have really enjoyed this challenge. I hope it's given you an idea of what you can get with the Peloton app. And if nothing else, I hope it's entertained you, because it was really funny, some of those things that I ended up doing or hurting myself doing. So yeah, it was fun. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and I just wanted to say thank you very much for all my subscribers. I really do appreciate you, and you know, you're giving me the opportunity to do this. I would love to be able to do this full time. Unfortunately, I'm not quite there yet. But again, yeah, I really appreciate you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.